Hello there, and welcome back to Tales from the World's Firesides. I'm Clive Gilson, the story guy, and today we've got a classic Chinese folktale for you called In Union is Strength. This one comes straight from my collection of Chinese folk and fairy tales, Tales of the Gùshì Yuán, which I've carefully edited and adapted just for you. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into this timeless tale together. In Union is Strength. A lion was wandering over the desert, seeking water. It was very hot, and the sun had dried so many pools that it was a long time before he found a well where he could assuage his thirst. But this he did eventually, although the water in it was not at all fresh. However, he was too thirsty to care much whether it was stale or not. He reached down to drink, and then his ears were assailed with the buzzing of mosquitoes, who said to him, "Lion, leave us in peace. We did not ask you to come here and drink up our home, and you are not welcome." Now this surprised the lion, who was not used to being spoken to in such an impertinent manner. He roared and said, "Do you know whom you are speaking to? I am the lion, the king of all beasts. What affair of yours is it what I do? Leave me at once, or I will kill you all." But the mosquitoes said, "You are one, and we are many. For generations this old well has been our home, and it is not for you to say that we must go. Take our advice and seek another well, or trouble will visit you." "You insignificant little creatures! How dare you address me in such a manner?" roared the lion. "Why, in 1 minute I can swallow you all, and you will make only the very smallest part of a mouthful for me. Know that when I speak, all beasts of the forest and the wilderness bow before me and tremble. Now, fly away, all of you, for I am going to drink." "We know how great your renown is," said the mosquitoes, "but we do not fear you. If you wish to fight us, we are very willing to have it so, but we will not allow you to destroy our home." The lion was now enraged more than he had ever been before. Such language to him, the king, meant that destruction must be meted out to those who dared to use it. He roared again and made ready to kill the foolish mosquitoes. But he found that he had undertaken no easy task. The mosquitoes flew into his ears, into his eyes, his nose, and his mouth. They stung him all over his body, and soon he knew that he was conquered. He shook himself, he rolled over and over on the ground, but he could not drive them away. Then he jumped high into the air, and when he came down, his head and forefeet went into the well, and he was unable to release himself, and so he died, thus teaching a lesson to those who are so proud of their own might that they all think all others must bow down to them. The water in the well was the home of the mosquitoes, and he had no right to deprive them of it. Had he made a request for water with gentle words, it would, without doubt, have been given to him, but in the foolishness of his pride and anger, he demanded that which was not his. Gentleness and consideration for others will bring their reward. And that's a wrap on this tale. The story was adapted from one originally told by Penrhyn Wingfield Coussens in the Jade Story Book, published back in 1922. Now my goal, as always, is to bring these amazing old stories back to life, especially for those who might never have come across them otherwise. Folklore connects us, and I love sharing these tales to keep them alive for new audiences. Now, if you'd like to dive even deeper into the world of folklore and fairy tales, you can check out my books at places like Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all good retail bookstores. And if you've enjoyed this story, why not stick around? You can find out more about me, Clive Gilson, the story guy, and my Tales from the World's Firesides project at clivegilson.com. Before you go, please don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps to get these stories in front of more people. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. I post new stories pretty much every week, and there's well over 100 now. That's it though for now. So until next time, keep reading, keep listening, and stay inspired. I'll see you soon.